Hey, good morning, guys. It's me, and I am just done with my workout. Some of you saw from my other post, we did some moving yesterday. We helped Jim's son and future daughter-in-law, move, and they live on the third floor, and so we did at least 54 floors. That's a lot of floors. And so I'm feeling it. Yes, indeed. But yes, my back is sore, my legs are sore, my calves. Ooh, yikes. I'm not used to doing that. We live in a flat. Texas is very flat. When I first moved here, I was like, what? There's a story I tell about moving to San Antonio. And I came from California. There's a lot of big mountains in California, and then Washington State mountains. And got to San Antonio. This is years and years ago. And this was with my first husband, Robert, and we were getting a house made and all this stuff, and got there and looked out, and they said, look at the view. And I said, what's the view of? There's no ocean, there was no mountain, and there was some little straggly trees. Anyway, I got over it. Bloom where you're planted, people. Bloom where you are planted. It's flat here. And so 54 steps yesterday, yikes. But I needed to work out this morning. Why? Because it helps loosen things up. Motion is lotion. Motion is lotion, people. Got my coffee, got my water, and I'm jumping on here today. Why? Because I'm crazy, just like normal. But I am getting ready to do my 4th and 5th step today. If you don't know what that means, well, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. So it means that I'm going to be talking for a couple hours at least with my sponsor about resentments, fears, and my emotional journey, and the reasons I do the things I do. And, none of us want to dive deep into that, right? We want to avoid all that. That's why we eat, drink, shop, obsess over other people, get stuck in perfectionism and procrastination, because I don't want to talk about my resentments. I want to avoid all that, right? Doesn't everybody want to just avoid all that? So I'm going to dive straight into it today. So if you're around, just say some prayers starting at 10 a.m. And I don't know how long it's going to take. That's between God and me and her. But I'm ready. I've been doing the homework for days and weeks here. And let me just give you a glimmer. Got a little glimmer, worksheets. Yes. So all of that's going to be happening today. But today's also the final day for you to jump in and join us. The doors are open and they're closing tonight for the Nourished Life Club. Let me just show you all the things you get again. Once again, you get the download instantly of my book. Yes. You get all of these cool worksheets, plus all the other worksheets that are dropping today. There's a bunch of worksheets in there. There's your commitment page. There is your habit creation plans. I'll show you everything. The daily practice lists. Of course, we all need a habit tracker, because today's August 1st, friends. Today's August 1st. And so I want you to start today. I'm starting today. I'm going to have freedom today. I'm starting today, and every day I get to start again. Every day I can either choose this, or I can choose to harm myself, or I can choose to avoid myself, or ignore myself, or eat myself into oblivion. Because you know what? That's the easier answer. We always want the easier, softer way. And I create programs so that we can, actually, here's a great post-it. Quit hiding and start sharing. Quit hiding, start sharing. Because you know what? Everybody feels the heaviness of this year. Everyone feels the heaviness of this year. But you know what? A lot of us have added the heaviness onto our body, right? Like we've added the heaviness by overeating and gaining the COVID-15 or 19 or 20 or 5. You know what? We're going to start releasing. It's time to release all that's weighing you down. The old mindsets, the old way, old stories about yourself, the weight, the old way. This is how we do it. And you're going to have to be willing. My gosh, you're going to have to be willing to be willing. Are you? Are you willing to be willing? Are you willing to show up and do a Facebook Live without makeup and without hair done and just be gnarly? And because you care, that's what I'm doing. I care. I care, and I want you to have some healing, and I want healing too. So let's do this. Come on this journey with me. The doors are only open until tonight. We're going to be talking about your boundaries, your body, your mindset. Because guess what? What you should do up here is what happens down here and goes in here. And the things that you think, let me grab that Bible verse again. And, we have a whole list over here of all the excuses we make, because you're going to tell me why you can't afford it. You're going to tell me why it's too much, and you can't come, and you can't do this, and then you're going to whine and complain. We all do this, right? We whine and complain because we aren't willing to do the simple one day at a time changes. There's the Bible verse, Romans 7:15. I do not understand what I do. For what I want to do, I do not do. But what I hate, I do. And a couple other versions of it. For what I am doing, I do not understand. For what I will to do, that I do not practice. But what I hate, that I do. That's the New King James. Oh my gosh. I need to look up the Message version. Goodness gracious. I don't realize what I'm doing. I don't do what I want to do. Instead, I do what I hate. So we are in this process, the Nourished Life Club. Why? Because it matters. And I want to work with you on, here, I have stuff everywhere. I want to work with you on freedom. This is a painting I did a couple years ago. I use it a lot for pictures. October 6, 2018. And it was the 6th Heart Art Retreat, which was something I started on a whim and an idea. Heart Art Retreat. I didn't know if anybody was going to come. Just like this program I'm doing now. I didn't know if anybody was going to come, but we had, 7 of these Heart Art Retreats. And they were amazing every single time, and women got freedom, and me too. And so, never know, I might bring those back again. But for now, they're on pause. They're on pause, because I'm over here doing this. So I hope you join us. I'll post the link here below. I need to get going to get ready for my day. And it's going to be good. I'm going to serve the women that have shown up, and I'm going to serve them big and love them hard. And so I hope you come join us. Bye-bye. Happy Saturday to you.